Hello, and welcome again to another episode of Something Something Chat Show with your host, Tom Jr. Jackson. And this is another episode of Something Something Chat Show with Tom Jr. Jackson presents a special holiday edition of the After the Movie Review. This is episode 3, and the movie we will be reviewing today is Last Christmas from 2019. But first, have you visited the Post Geek Singularity YouTube channel yet? And if so, great. And if not, why not? This channel is procured and ran by Robert Marbinet, your captain from the studio he calls the USS Observatory. Post Geek Singularity hosts many shows, such as Midnight Musings, Midnight Metal, Let's Get Physical Media, Whining About Movies, Fully Articulated, and Observations with the captain, Robert Marbinet. But also, there's another show on the channel, a brand new show that's been on there for a while now. It's called Ladies of the PGS, and it's hosted by RM, who is a co-host from Midnight Musings, and Lorena Creole of the Lorena Creole YouTube channel. And this show is every Monday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. So check it out. And speaking of RM, she has her own channel. You don't say, Tom. Well, I do say. She has a channel called Positive Fandom, where she does unboxings, reviews of movies, TV shows, theatrical reviews, and everything in between. She does a show about the parlay and pop culture as it is today, and it is called Sunday Brunch Live, my mistake. Sunday Brunch Live with her co-host, Russ Whitfield, who's a great author, by the way. Check out his work. It's on Amazon.com. It's every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. Pacific time, where they parlay about all the pop culture that's fit to parlay into a show just for you. Come join. If you have a YouTube channel or an Instagram feed or something you want to promote, let us know in the comment section of the live chat for Sunday Brunch Live, and we will put it in there for you. And when I say we, I mean me, because I am also RM's collaborator, a friend, co-conspirator, if you would like to say that, and moderator for our chats. And what we do is we will promote your channel during her show, because we believe in getting as much exposure to a creator as we can get out there. So come join us, shall you? So now that we got that out of the way, well, as I said before, this is an after the movie review, holiday edition, Last Christmas from 2018. No, 2019. My mistake. If anything, I am a sucker for Christmas films, and I can watch a Christmas film any time of year, because every now and then you just want to have that warm, toasty, happy holiday feeling. And as long as they spark an interest in me, I'll watch them. In 2019, director Paul Feig, who's done many movies such as Bridesmaids, the 2016 Ghostbusters, A Simple Favor, The Heat, Freaks and Geeks, and much more. Ski School. He was in ski school. Anyways, he did just that by recruiting Emma Thompson, or I should say Emma Thompson recruited Paul Feig. Let's be serious here now. Let's get our facts correct. Emma Thompson, her old man or husband, however you want to call it, Greg Wise, and a uh, Bryony Kimmings. I may be saying that name wrong, but it's B-Y. No, let's try this again. Bryony Kimmings, Kimmings, to write a script that is inspired by George Michael's song Last Christmas. And it's a brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. Last Christmas is the story of Kate, who is played by Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones, as you all may know. She's a down on her luck gal who makes some bad decisions in life. And she's a wannabe singer who works as an elf in a year-round Christmas store. And when she meets Tom, who's played by Henry Golding, things start looking up for her. But is it all too good to be true? That is something that you'll have to find out for yourself when you watch Last Christmas. Now, as I've said before, the cast includes Emma Thompson, Emilia Clarke, Michelle Yeoh of Everywhere, Everything, All at Once, Henry Golding, Rob Delaney, Peter Serafinowicz, Ingrid Oliver, who was on Doctor Who. She worked with Unit, if you remember her. Emilia Clarke did all her own singing in this film, and she's a fantastic singer, by the way. And when they hired her, they had no idea if she could sing or not, and she beautifully did it. Beautifully did it. If you don't know this, but Wham, the band Wham, donated all the royalties of the original song Wham! Last Christmas, which was made in 1984. So you're about a year or so away from the 40th anniversary of the song, and it was all the royalties are donated to the Ethiopian famine relief. And I wonder if that still happens. I wonder if that's something I'll have to look up. Maybe you can look it up too. Let me know. Let me know if you know the answer to this question, if those royalties still go to that. And so that's pretty cool. This film was filmed on location in London in order to avoid the crowds interrupting filming. Many of the scenes started filming around 2 a.m. So there are some scenes during the day, but there are a lot of night scenes as well. And it's done in England, where it's very beautiful. It's a beautiful atmosphere during the holidays. I've never been there during the holidays, but from the looks of it, it looks very beautiful. Now, little fun fact for you, and this is an Easter egg for all of you. Andrew Ridgeley, who was the singing partner in the group Wham, has a cameo in this movie. And if you can find him, let me know on the bottom if you can find him. Because that'd be awesome if you could tell me that. Now, not only is Last Christmas used in this film, but also as a number of George Michael songs as well, and including a song that was unreleased at the time of the making of this movie. And it was called This Is How, and then in quotes, We Want to Get You High, which George Michael worked on in 2016, and it wasn't released yet. Because he, died. I should say, let me be clear here. Her name is Dame Emma Thompson, and she began working on the script back in 2010. So it took about 4 or 5 years to get this just right. She actually was talking to someone who said, "Hey, would you like to make a script, write a script based on the song Last Christmas?" And she couldn't see it, but then she would think about it. She's like, well, mm." And so it worked up in her head, and she wrote it, and she wrote it, and she showed some, I think, some of the drafts to George Michael, and he was all in for the idea and stuff like that before he died. So he knew this movie was being made, and he was all for it. Um, as of 2018, Last Christmas still remains a popular classic. On December 24th, 2018, hey, December 24th, that's my birthday. What did you know? I am a Christmas baby, yes. It generated 7 million streams on Spotify, claiming the most streams in a single day for a song released in the 1980s. That same year, the official video generated 65 million views on YouTube throughout December as well. That is an incredible feat, my friends. An incredible feat to do. This film was number one at the UK box office the opening weekend, and it's a delightful film. The film is set in 2017, even though it was filmed in 2018 to 2019. From that context, Last Christmas, excuse me, would mean December 25th, 2016, which is also the same day that George Michael died. And I just brought the stream down. Sorry, folks. Sorry. Now, the beauty of this film is that it's funny, it's delightful, and it has dramatic moments throughout it. So it's a comedic, dramatic, um, fantasy, a rom-com, if you will, a great holiday film. And there are hardcore, heartwarming, and heartbreaking emotional moments in this film, which are all valid, yeah, validly there. I'm sorry I'm having trouble speaking tonight. I don't know why. Don't know. Now, watching Amelia and Henry together in the film, they really have a chemistry on film together. The entire cast is all encapsulates this film, and it really shows. It really shows that they get along. And if you watch the Blu-ray, there are count them, two commentaries. There's one with just Paul Feig, which I haven't heard his single um what do you call it, folks? The commentary for him yet. His single commentary. I've only listened to whew, excuse me, the commentary with him and Dame Emma Thompson. But it's just a delightful film. It's one of those movies that, yeah, it really encapsulates what Christmas is about. It's a portion of this film where Kate works or helps out in a homeless shelter, and this is because George Michael also supported and worked in one as well. He, for as much as he was given with his fame, he gave back a lot with charity and uh, things like that. If anything, this film has a message, which is about compassion and love, which is a beautiful message. And in today's world, some people see that as an agenda. Well, if this is an agenda, this is the agenda I would like to see: love, compassion, giving back to those who deserve to have something given back to them. Um, we live in a world where everybody is too cynical, sometimes too toxic in a way where they feel that they have the right to do and say whatever they want. And if they're gonna give something, they want something back. And sure, you can be that way, but if you want to feel better about yourself, you just want to feel better in general. Um, Give back. That's all really, and that's something that we should have more of in today's world. Plain and simple. So this has been episode 3 of After the Movie Reviews Holiday Edition. I am, as always, your host, Tom Jr. Jackson. And please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell for not only my channel, but the channels I listed down below as well. And let them know that you heard about their channels on my channel, because that's given back to them. And as always, please remember, we are all good people. Thank you, and have a pleasant tomorrow. See you next time. Bye bye.